struck, mocked, and spit upon. One detail of the crucifixion story is so raw, so close, that it forces you to see the suffering of Jesus in a very human way. It isn't just that he's beaten, it's that every act of humiliation matches exactly what Scripture said the Messiah would endure. Isaiah puts it plainly in Isaiah 56, "I offered my back to those who strike, and my cheeks to those who pull out the beard. I did not hide my face from mocking and spitting." He isn't speaking in broad strokes, he's naming the kind of treatment that wounds more than the body. These are the kinds of actions meant to belittle, to strip someone of honor. And when you follow Jesus through this moment, those words unfold point by point. After his arrest, the guards close in around him. Matthew 26:67 says they spit in his face, strike him with their fists, and mock him as if he's something to laugh at. They blindfold him and demand he prophesy who hit him. Later, Roman soldiers take the humiliation even further. They twist a crown of thorns, press it into his scalp, drape a robe over his shoulders, and kneel before him in fake reverence. Matthew 27:29-30. This isn't distant suffering. These men are inches from him, close enough for Jesus to feel the heat of their breath, hear the laughter behind each blow, and sense every intention meant to tear down his dignity. And Isaiah's line echoes again. He did not hide his face. He doesn't turn away. He doesn't shield himself. He absorbs every insult with a calm that looks nothing like defeat. What Scripture is showing us here is not just that the Messiah will suffer, but how he will suffer. Isaiah doesn't paint a general picture of pain. He describes the very acts Jesus walks into willingly. He isn't being swept along by a tragedy he can't control. He's fulfilling a path that was laid out long before this night. And for anyone watching who has lived enough life to know what humiliation feels like, the cutting remark, the moment someone tried to undermine you, the memory that still stings, this part of the story reaches into those places. Because Jesus is not only taking on the wounds that bleed, he's taking on the wounds that bruise the heart. He steps into the kind of suffering people don't always talk about, the kind that lingers, the kind that tries to tell you your worth has been diminished. In this moment, Jesus meets that experience head on, not because he deserves the insult, but because he came to carry even the parts of human suffering that never show up on a medical chart. The cruelty doesn't stay inside the room. It follows him all the way to the hill.